My family loves Jake Paul.
He's cool. Could you f him up?
Huh?
Could you f him up?
Oh, I'm so easy. I mean, it's my family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson's upcoming fight will undoubtedly be historic because it will unite two fighters from quite separate timelines. What we are going to witness would not be just a fight, but a great clash, which challenges the fundamental nature of boxing.
It's day one, the fun just begun.
The legendary heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, who is already in his twilight years, will face off against the problem child of social media turned fighter, Jake Paul. So it will be something we don't get to see every day. The past and the present will collide at this significant event. Mike Tyson, undisputed legend of boxing, takes on Jake Paul, the modern gladiator who has consistently shocked everyone. Everyone is wondering if Paul's drive and boldness can overcome Tyson's raw power and experience. Now, as we all know, the fight is set for July 20, 2024 at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. So how are we getting ready for it? The entire match will be broadcasted worldwide on Netflix, so nobody can miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's a significant deal that could have far-reaching consequences. It's a turning point, and both of these fighters' lives and careers are literally hanging in the balance. Mike Tyson is the real deal, with a stellar resume, 58 fights completed, 50 victories were via knockout. Even though he is a force, the man has lost 6 times. Some of his defeats came from tough fights with heavyweight hitters like Evander Holyfield and Buster Douglas. But in 2020, at the age of 57, Tyson took a back seat for a showdown fight against Roy Jones Jr., demonstrating that he still got it. On the other side of the ring, we're going to see Jake Paul. This guy has attracted a lot of attention in the boxing industry. Despite being 30 years younger than Tyson, you cannot deny the draw they have. Even though some things, these kinds of challenges are bad for boxing, Paul is not just involved in this fight for the sake of fame. The guy is making a significant amount of money, such as the $9 million he have made in his previous fight despite losing to Tommy Fury. And regarding this match, how much they're going to earn. Well, it's a lot more than you could think of. You see, Paul himself has hinted that we are going to a grand slam of around $300 million in earnings. Mike Tyson's career is unmatched, going up against Jake Paul, a relative rookie. Both old-school toughness and a new-school eagerness are present in this fight, and it's not only about the outcome that matters. This is all about the impact on boxing, their legacy, and of course, their bank accounts. The kind of power that Mike Tyson has brought to the ring in the past is something that should be kept in mind while evaluating the odds of Mike Tyson beating Jake Paul.
This is as bad as I've ever seen Donnie Long look, but give Tyson credit, that's it. And Marvis is hurt.
At the age of 54, Mike Tyson returned to the ring against Roy Jones Jr., and he had displayed the devastating power that had made him famous in the boxing. Tyson did not hold back, landing powerful body strikes and multiple head punches. Even though he had been out of professional boxing for 15 years, Mike still had what it took, and that fight served as a reminder of his legendary status. But in order to get a feel for Tyson's skills, let's revise some of his most iconic fights. Michael Spinks was another undefeated heavyweight champion who Tyson challenged in 1988. Build up to this battle was tremendous. Tyson not only met, but exceeded all expectations.
But he's taking them. The uppercut. Body shot. Down goes. Here comes Mike Spinks in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think he'll get up from this.
It took Tyson only 91 seconds to knock out Spinks, an impressive display of power and speed. It was as if Tyson were a ring predator in that fight. He was able to win the fight before his opponent ever got started. These incidents throughout the boxing career of Tyson, both from his golden age and from more recent times, highlights the enormous difficulty that Jake Paul is going to have to face. The legendary Mike Tyson is more than just a name in boxing history. He is a proven champion. At one point in the past, Jake Paul and Tyson had been both on the same fight card. Jake was in the co-main event of Tyson's 2020 return to the ring for an exhibition fight. He knocked out former NBA great Nate Robinson in the second round of their fight. Jake was making his professional boxing debut in that fight. Since then, Jake has made quite an impression for a rookie. 9 wins, 1 defeat and 6 victories coming via knockout. His most recent victory, he knocked out Ryan Berland with a technical knockout. Jake is obviously not joking. He has been winning fights after fight, so clearly he is not just a YouTuber. He has boxing in his blood. When you give it some thought, it's insane. After knocking out Nate Robinson in his second professional fight, Jake Paul became an internet sensation. In the fight, it occurred on the undercard of Mike Tyson's fight. A little over 4 years have passed, and now Jake is getting ready to take on Tyson himself. Jake Paul has his own amazing records of bouts, so you know he's not going into the ring unprepared. A good example would be the battle with Tyron Woodley. It was considered Jake Paul's biggest challenge. Woodley won 5 UFC championships. Paul delivered as promised. He gave Woodley a run for his money and came out on top. Then there is this fight with Andre Agassi. Paul faced off against a professional boxer on December 15, 2023 with high hopes, in spite of the fact that Agassi appeared to be overwhelmed like a deer in the headlight. Paul felt completely at ease. His crushing performance left Agassi sprawled on the floor as he knocked out Agassi with a stunning uppercut. It is clear from these matches that Jake Paul has grown as a boxer. Jake brings more than just confidence into his fight with Mike Tyson. He also has a brief history of success against powerful opponents. With that in the mind, MVP, Jake's management business, is getting ready to pull off a record-breaking event. Jake Paul is focused on becoming a world champion. He finally gets his chance to show the world what he is made of by taking the baddest man on the planet. We are talking about a fight against the most dangerous boxer who has ever had the opportunity to compete in the ring. This is going to be an outstanding fight, the one you will never forget.